Good afternoon. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the notification bell. And guess what? The truck just arrived and it's dropping off brand new Model Ys mixed with Model 3s. And those will be the next vehicles that I will be doing a quality check straight off the truck. So let's do ourselves a quality check with the Model Y. So without further ado, let's get right to it. So all right, we have ourselves a special daytime quality check. So while we have this beautiful sun here, I'm gonna try and get as many quality checks as I can possible. So let's start off by looking at the left side, taking a look over here, making sure that the fender matches the hood and the hood matches the bumper. There's no paint discoloration, there's no scratches, and there's no problems. So taking a look over here onto the left side and then on to the right side. So far, so good. And these are the upgraded wheels. Now let's take a look over here to see the gap, and it's nice and tight, and that's what we want to see. Now let's take a look at the interior, and these interiors is all packaged up, wrapped up, ready to go. And this is how it comes off the truck. They make sure that they protect it so everything is fresh and ready to go. So checking the door handle to see if it's flush, and it is flush. Now let's check this door to see if it's flush, and it is flush. Now let's check this rear door to see if it's flush, and it is flush. Let's check this to see if it's flush. But we have ourselves an issue. Look at that gap on this left side here. Like, this gap is bad, and this gap is bad. This is, to be honest with you, not what we want to see. So definitely would prefer if the left side gap had some attention put onto, because it's a very common problem that I've been seeing with Tesla, and they really need to get their act together and start fixing this problem. Now let's take a look at the right side, see if it's flush, and it is flush. Let's take a look at this handle. This handle sticks out a bit, quite a bit, and they've been continuing having this problem. Like, at this point, I probably sound like a broken record. I'm the same problem, and it's like, the only way for us to get Tesla to fix these problems is if we get together as a Tesla community and enforce that they fix these problems, because they're relying on the consumer to catch these problems rather than going through a inspection process to catch these problems. Because there's no way, if I personally worked at Tesla, would allow these type of vehicles with these types of issues to leave the lot. I would say, hey, wait a minute, we need to fix that problem. As a matter of fact, I probably would stop the production line to fix these problems. But due to the fact that Tesla has a huge backlog and everybody wants to switch over to electric now that they've seen the rising price of gas price, they're like, oh my God, we should have bought an electric. And I wish I bought an electric car a long time ago, but I'm happy with what I got. So this one definitely gets a fail, and we're going to move on to another Model Y. All right, so we have this blue Model Y with the upgraded wheels. Let's take a look at the left side, and let's take a look at the right side. And there's nothing that catches your eye. It is a little bit dirty, but that's because they park these vehicles outside. So most likely the vehicles are going to have a lot of dirt. And yeah, that's the, but you know what? By the time you get it, it'll be buffed up, cleaned up, and ready to go. So let's take a look at these wheels. Now let's take a look over here. We want the gap to be as tight as possible. And there's the interior. So this is the door handle here. I almost forgot what it was, but let's take a look and see if it's flush. And there's the interior here to see if it's flush, and it is flush. But yet, oh my God, look at the size of this gap. Come on. Like, this is huge. I wanted to get in focus so you guys could see that. So this, it's just like it's like a big L. You see it? Do you see the L? A huge L for Tesla to make something like this. Oh, this is terrible. So charge port door to see if it's flush, and it is flush. And then the right side to see if it's flush, and it is flush. Let's check this on the right side to see if it's flush, and it is flush. Let's take a look here at the door handle to see if it's flush, and it is flush, and it is flush. So this Model Y gets a fail. There's no way I can pass it with that huge gap. So this is our final Model Y for the evening. Let's take a look at the left side. Let's take a look at the bumper. Let's take a look at the hood. And let's take a look at the right side. And these are the standard wheels. Now let's take a look at the driver's side door to see how tight it is, and it is tight. And let's see the handle if it's flush, and it is flush. Definitely like what I'm seeing, and it is flush. Okay, this gap, it's in between. I wish it was a little bit tighter, but it's almost a fail, almost a pass. Over here, wish it was a little bit tighter. And let's check the rear, and let's check this to see if it's. So taking a look at the right side. This right side's not that bad. Oh, it's not that good either. But a lot of work still needs to be done. So yeah, this is in between. I'm gonna give it a pass, but it's a pass under certain conditions that it still needs some work done. And so if you're thinking about getting a Model Y, X3, even a Cybertruck, remember to do yourself a quality check. Do not go and accept a vehicle without thoroughly checking it out first. All right, so that's all I gotta say. So thank you and have a nice day.
Hey, would you like to win a Tesla Model 3? All you have to do is like, share, comment, and subscribe. And one lucky subscriber will win a Tesla Model 3.